Well, only on AM Extra, sports has always been about more than just the game. For many, it is where dreams can turn into reality.
Yeah, and that's especially true for this father and son pair I am honored to call some of my closest friends. Now, basketball and family are king for Mark and Brett Vernon of Newberg. Now, Mark carved his name to the Oregon State basketball record books as a college coach and at Newberg High School. And now, all of these years later, his son Brett is carving his own name into Oregon basketball lore, following in his dad's footsteps as the head coach of Newberg High School.
Get a sweat going.
Newberg's McGrath Gymnasium is a second home to the Vernon family. Head coach Brett Vernon virtually grew up in this gym, the gym where he now leads the team he once played for, Newberg High School.
Surreal, to be honest, to be back at my home court, the court that I've taken a million shots at, played a million games here. It was pretty awesome.
Brett is not the only Vernon at Newberg games. When you look up into the stands, you'll see his dad, Mark, watching his son patrol the same sidelines he did in the late 2000s.
When I watch him coach, it's really fun because after the games are over, the opposing coaches, who a lot of them I know, will come up into the stands and say, "Your son's really a good coach," and it makes me very proud.
Mark may be the one watching Brett now, but not long ago, it was Brett watching his dad. Mark has carved a legacy into Oregon State basketball history. He led high school teams, including Newberg, to state tournaments after an 18-year Hall of Fame career as the head men's basketball coach at George Fox University. It was then a young Brett Vernon was there watching his dad coach.
My first 10 years of my life, I was in the George Fox gym, and then just throughout his whole coaching career, I was in the gym, one gym or another.
Shortly after retiring from George Fox in 2000, Mark went from being Brett's dad to dad and coach. They formed a traveling team called the Gym Rats. The team simply dominated, winning 161 games out of 173 in a 4-year span.
We were in 32 tournaments, and we were in the championship game 31 times, and we won 27 of them.
And Mark admits he had the reputation of being an intense coach, especially to Brett.
Well, the best part about that was that the other parents would go, "I can't complain. Look how he treats his son." I would never have used that if it didn't work. If it was more a pat him on the back, then I would have used that, but it didn't work. Patting on the back is what his mom did.
Is that how you remember it?
Oh, 100%, yeah. He did enjoy it just a little bit, just to get on me. It's amazing how the dynamic kind of changed throughout the years. Kind of growing up, I was a very soft basketball player, didn't want to get physical, all that, and so I got yelled at a lot early on. But then as I progressed, he became more of dad on the sideline as opposed to coach. He definitely knew how to turn it off at home and not hold any grudges.
That relationship between coach and player, father and son, grew into the high school years. In 2006, the Newberg High School job opened up. Mark got that job, and the Vernons, along with that same Gym Rats crew, created the best boys basketball team in Newberg High School's history. The Tigers went from 94th in the state in 2006 to 2nd in the state by 2010. All of a sudden, the small town of Newberg, historically not known as a basketball power, had turned into a spectacle. Fans packed the gym for every game, at home and on the road, including myself, who tended to support the squad by dressing in a referee jersey and clearly dabbling in too much face paint.
It was an event. Like, I remember for a couple playoff games, we're shooting around at 3 o'clock for a 7 o'clock game, and the bleachers are coming out, and there's fans, like you included, were getting your spot. You wanted the front row at 3:30 in the afternoon for the 7 p.m. game. So that really energized our team too, because we knew we wanted to put on a show every single night we played.
There was thousands of people in here, and it was standing room only and for playoff games. And it was an amazing feeling to know that this is going on in our hometown, and people are excited and coming to the games. It was pretty special.
The team would go on to win league titles and made multiple state championship tournament appearances. That success, that environment, is what Brett wants to create for his players at Newberg High.
And that's the feeling I want my players to have. So it's all about just making sure they have this great opportunity, because I have a great day no matter what. Every single practice I get to come to my home gym and coach. Like, there's nothing better than that. So I'm just trying to give that to my players now, that opportunity to feel what we did.
What's it like for you? I mean, you coached this team, you coached him, you coached all those teams. What's this like?
Well, first of all, I'm very proud that he's the head coach, and he worked really hard to get here. But the thing that it's hard. It's hard on me. But I found out how much he learned when he was playing for me. I didn't know he learned that much, and he took everything that we did from the 4th grade on, and he remembered everything.
Not only is Mark proud as a coach,
I'm a proud dad.
Aww.
Yeah, the story doesn't end there either. So Mark retired from coaching back in 2010 and has always prioritized watching his 3 boys, his 3 sons, and watching Brett coach. But now, after 13 years, that George Fox Hall of Famer getting back into the coaching game with who else but 1A St. Paul, just down the road from Newberg. And get this, Mark retired with 398 collegiate and high school wins, so he's going to be notching his 400th win this season with the St. Paul Buckaroos. So there you go.
Goodness.
Really a full circle moment. It was so much fun to work on this story. And congratulations to both of them. Of course, love them both. They're both very, very dear friends.
That is so cool. I asked, I was like, Travis, are you out there on the court in any of these old videos? And you said, no.
No, I didn't belong on the
play on
court
this
in
team.
any way, shape, or form. And there's some funny stories that we had the chance to talk about, over the course of this. For example, Brett and I played a couple of games together on a middle school basketball team, and not that Gym Rats team you just saw. Now, Mark and my mom actually used to work at the same high school, Southridge High School, together.
My gosh.
And Brett scored 33 points in one game, and I scored 0. And Mark shows up to Southridge High School the next day, with my mom at work, and goes, "Did you guys know Brett and Travis scored 33 points combined in yesterday's game?" I did not belong on the basketball court.
Oh my gosh.
But it's fun to talk about it, and I'm glad I was able to share their story.
Well, and you see how the gymnasium just filled up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes to show, especially for high schools and even for the whole town, to have this team that you can rally around. That's really cool.
It was really neat.